welcome back. I'm so glad to see you guys here. Hopefully you're glad to see me too. Charting Daily with Manson is going to be a daily thing. Sometimes I'll drop these videos in the morning, sometimes I'll drop them in the evening. Ultimately, I'm just showing you guys the market and how to trade charts and how to ultimately start from the beginning correctly. My apologies for jumping straight into the charts. When I first started the channel, I was really excited. But aside from that, we're gonna focus on the foundation, and then from there I'm gonna continue to just show you guys things that opens your eyes and lets you see the charts from a different perspective. So yesterday I mainly was talking about the fact that you got to figure out what type of trader you are first. You know, you got to know who you are, and not what other people like or what other people think is best for them. Do what's best for you, your family, your business, because this is your business. Ultimately, this is your business. So I want you to think about that. Take your time with that. You don't have to make that decision right this second. This is a marathon. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. This is not a sprint. So take your time with it and perfect it and practice every day, and you'll see results. So today, I want to talk to you guys about, once you figure out what type of trader you are, now who are you going to work with? What broker are you going to utilize? There is many choices, so I'm going to break it all down for you. Let's go. Start off all of these so you can see the clear picture. At the end of the day, when it comes to selecting your brokerage, there's a few steps. You want to make sure that first and foremost, you pick the best brokerage for what exactly you're trying to do. The fact that you figured out what type of trader you are, now it's time to look at all these different brokerages and see what's best for you and how you want to move forward. So ultimately you find the broker, that's step one, right? But just because you found that broker, do not just go straight with them. Ultimately just take a look around and see what's best, because you don't want to just get, you know, the first one. I mean, well, you never know. It might be love at first sight, but at the end of the day, do your research. Then, you know, follow the account from there. You know, ultimately figure out how you want to diversify it and how you're going to upload the funds and the wires and the transfers. Now, step three, I would have to say it's more based on if you have a personal relationship with that particular broker, then of course, you know, give somebody a tip. I mean, definitely tip people, by the way, like from drivers to, you know, whoever's doing something for you, just give them a tip, you know, if you can. But obviously on this scenario, if somebody's over the phone helping you, which I've had a few times, somebody in Chicago or New York, and it's just over the phone, just telling me a few steps. I mean, after you open the account, if you want their Venmo, or, you know, ask for it, right? You know, you could just keep trading, keep going, and you're going to do great. You're going to do up and down. Don't get it twisted. It's not going to be great all the time. So I just want to be clear that you're going to have to balance. Now, so what I would like to talk about today is, obviously, once you pick that brokerage, here's the kicker. So this is a wonderful platform that I really, really like a lot, a whole lot. I really do. So it's called Trading View. Now, it gives you so many different features and a lot of different indicators and tools that you can use. But here's the best part. Now, when you decide what brokerage you want to utilize, this platform, you're able to connect your brokerage directly to them. And I'm gonna tell you why that's so important. It's important because sometimes, depending on what brokerage you have, so it's gonna show you a list of all these different brokers. So based on the trader that you are, you're gonna select whatever is best for you. Now, the thing about these individual brokerages, of course, most of them have their own platform where you could trade. So they are the ones that handle the transaction. So when you buy or sell any stock, these are the people that monitor your trades. Also, ultimately, anything that you're doing, they're able to fund it, you know, everything as a whole. They are the backbone of what's going on. So all the commissions per trade, that goes to them, all these people right here. So the reason why, back to this, I love this because you can sync it. And so as I mentioned, I have TradeStation. That's where I link this through. So just to show you real quick, because we're already here. So in my TradeStation, all I do is just connect. Once I connect it, I go to demo. I don't want to do the live with you guys. So you have two options, either live, which is your real money, or demo, which is practice, which I suggest to practice every day until you could go live. And then once you hit continue, you just simply log in. I'm already logged in. And then boom, now your live trading account or live demo account is loaded. All of your trades, everything is here. So no matter what brokerage that has that capability. So now TradeStation on their site, once I log in, here's what their charts look like. Now in comparison, you know, the features here aren't the best. So that's why I say double check the brokerages that you want to utilize, because if this is how you want to trade, okay, great, do your thing. But me personally, I like a better view and better tool. Now that's TradeStation. So NinjaTrader is another brokerage. NinjaTrader is a good brokerage. That's where I started off at. And ultimately their platform is really good too. So NinjaTrader, that's another option. So here is NinjaTrader's charts, just on the online portion. You can download the desktop aspect of it, but just to show you what, you know, NinjaTrader looks like, so you can kind of see. You can screenshot this stuff, video record it, so you can see for yourself later on down the line. And so NinjaTrader, they have their own brokerage now, but originally when you signed up with NinjaTrader, Dorman Trading was their. You got the account through Dorman, and Dorman was the broker that handled all your trading transactions, but allowed you to trade on it. NinjaTrader and Dorman, they were together. I'm not sure if they are now, but that's that. Now E-Trade is another one that has their own charts. You can set up all these different accounts, from options to everything, futures, all of it as a whole, as I showed you guys before. But now here's something I want to show you with E-Trade. So E-Trade has their own charts as well. And for me personally, you know, I think they're okay. They're decent. So the features is, this AMC was amazing, by the way. Let's just give you know, a little applause for that as well. We'll talk about that later. But you can see the charts, and you know, they're decent, but the features not the greatest, right? So that's E-Trade. TD Ameritrade, same thing. You can have all these different access to education, which I highly suggest. Mostly every single one of these brokerages have an education section. Check that out. I just saw check that out right there. That's funny. I said check that out and it was there. So check that out whenever you get a chance and educate yourself. So if you want to trade on TD Ameritrade, when you open that up, these are the charts. So their charts are pretty decent, I would have to say. So now here's the kicker. Like, it's a lot of different features, but as you can see, the quality of the charts in comparison it's a little bit, you know, awkward, I guess. But you do your homework, make your decision on what brokerage is best for you. So that's TD Ameritrade, great company. And so now for my crypto guys, so you got Uphold, you got crypto.com. It's so many different options. So you have a lot of options as far as brokerages. So make sure you select the best one for you and trade. Okay, so follow me on that. So if you follow me, let's get an applause. Claps? All right, perfect. So NinjaTrader, your trading style, I personally, when I first got started, I actually made my pros and cons of each single brokerage that I was interested in. And it's a 1-point score. So when you see all these ones, the pros and cons that weigh itself out, obviously there's 6 pros and or it was 7 pros and 1 con. So obviously that's a total score of 6. So you'll see on, and definitely screenshot the useful information, but do your own research. But this is the research I did when I became a trader. So E-Trade was at the top of the list because I already had an account with them. TD Ameritrade, their score is a 5. Robinhood, oh yeah, I forgot about Robinhood, my bad. I haven't used Robinhood in a while. So they got a 0. So that's actually pretty bad. That's pretty bad. But aside from that, you know, they're on the list. Fidelity is, I got a Fidelity account too. Their score was a 3, so not bad. Let's see here, Charles Schwab, they got a 4. You know, that's not too bad. Ninja Trader, they got a 1, which I'm surprised. I haven't looked at this in a while, but they only got a 1. And yeah, at that. I'll leave that at that, man. I don't know. So that's Ninja Trader, pros and cons, and their score. And I think that's it. So, but do your own research. Definitely weigh it out for yourself. And once you do all that, then you move forward and select what's best for you. And speaking of selecting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on my channel. I highly appreciate you. I think it's a blessing for me to be able to teach you guys these things, to open up your eyes. And it's a blessing for you to be a blessing for me. And just, it's a mutual feeling. So much love, much respect. I will see you guys on the next one. Let's go.